This HAN Network video is brought to you by Innovative Health and Rehabilitation.
We were in Greece, working on a film actually on Crete, and it was experimental, and we saw what was happening on Lesbos and thought we could incorporate the refugee crisis into the film. There's a huge stress among, the NGOs, people coming for the first time, and along with refugees. So it created this tension that existed that I'd not worked in an environment like that before. I've shot documentary, I've shot corporate, where it's kind of a controlled environment. Some of the documentary's not controlled, but it's not as fast-paced and chaotic. This was a chaotic situation that I'd never experienced in my life. There was a distinct point when we were on Lesbos when I was behind the camera shooting, and like I said, the camera's a barrier for me. It keeps me removed, so I'm not interacting with what's going on. I'm more of an observer. But there was one boat that came in, and there was one girl from an NGO and two Greek gentlemen. And it might have been the second boat that came in, and I'd been filming and shooting, and it was right on the edge of the water, and this guy brings a baby and holds it right here. At this point, I put my camera down and grabbed the baby. And this is the point where I actually started becoming involved, physically involved, with helping the refugees, as opposed to documenting them or looking for footage for our film. What I was doing became secondary to what was happening. I felt more like this, what I'm shooting is wonderful, and in the long term it's great, but at this moment, taking this baby is more important. Helping this old man off the boat is more important than anything else I can do. So the situation's difficult with all these people coming in, and I don't know what the solution is. I don't think the solution is to not let them come in. I think there are better ways that they can arrive. They're going to come anyway. So how can we facilitate it so that it's easier for them, safer for them? Because there's nothing left back home. There's nothing left for these people back home. Some cities have been under siege for 2-3 years. Other cities have been bombed to the point that there is nothing left. People's stories of how they were treated by the smugglers, being held at gunpoint to get, to fill a boat. Who's going to handle the tiller? Some of these people have never seen the ocean. They can't swim, being forced into these boats. And then their experiences with the Coast Guard turning them back. You're looking for help, and here's the Turkish military, shooting guns in the air, saying, "We'll slaughter your babies," to scare them and send them back.